The story surrounding Cathy White, Jay-Z's alleged mistress and surrogate mother to Blue Ivy, has taken yet another dramatic turn with the emergence of new allegations implicating Diddy in her death. Ali Carter, a well-known figure in hip-hop circles, has come forward with shocking claims that suggest not only did Diddy play a direct role in tracking down Cathy, but that he was also instrumental in ensuring she never revealed what she knew about Blue Ivy's true parentage. According to Carter, Beyoncé and Jay-Z orchestrated a sinister plan to eliminate any threats to their carefully constructed public image, and Diddy was the key player in executing it. This revelation adds yet another layer of intrigue to an already convoluted narrative involving some of the most powerful figures in the music industry: Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and now Diddy himself. Carter's account paints a chilling picture of how power, influence, and secrecy can converge behind closed doors. She claims that Cathy was not just Jay-Z's mistress but also his surrogate, carrying the child who would later be introduced to the world as Blue Ivy Carter. If this is true, then Beyoncé's widely publicized pregnancy at the time was nothing more than an elaborate facade designed to conceal the fact that Blue Ivy was not her biological child but rather the daughter of Jay-Z and his then pregnant mistress. This deception, if confirmed, would not only shake the foundations of the Carters' personal lives, but also expose the lengths to which they allegedly went to maintain control over their public personas. The idea that Diddy played a crucial role in ensuring Cathy's silence suggests that he was more than just an ally. He was a key enforcer in a scheme that may have involved far-reaching consequences for anyone who dared to speak out. The circumstances surrounding Cathy's death have long been shrouded in mystery. Officially, she died from a brain aneurysm, but numerous inconsistencies in the official report have led many to question the veracity of that conclusion. Neighbors reportedly heard screams coming from her apartment on the night she died, yet authorities dismissed these concerns without further investigation. Some believe that Cathy was subjected to a violent end, possibly involving forced drug use or physical assault, before being left to die alone. If Carter's claims are accurate, it would mean that Diddy was directly involved in orchestrating this tragic outcome, an assertion that could have profound legal and reputational consequences for him if substantiated. What makes this story even more compelling is the eerie parallels between Cathy White's fate and other cases involving individuals who mysteriously disappeared or met untimely deaths after crossing paths with influential figures. One such case involves Anne Heche, Ellen DeGeneres' former girlfriend, who died in a gruesome car accident just months before DJ Twitch's passing. Anne had previously made disturbing claims about her relationship with Ellen, including accusations that she was blacklisted from the entertainment industry and nearly institutionalized after their breakup. Her gruesome death, which left her trapped in a burning vehicle for 30 minutes before first responders arrived, has fueled speculation about whether foul play was involved. Similarly, DJ Twitch's death has been reopened due to inconsistencies in the original findings, with reports suggesting that he may have been alive longer than initially believed. Speculation quickly spread that Twitch's wife, Alison Holker, played a role in covering up the true circumstances of his passing, with some pointing fingers at Ellen DeGeneres and Diddy as potential accomplices. Now, with Ava Baroni's emergence and her detailed account of Diddy's secret gatherings, many are drawing connections between her revelations and the larger conspiracy theories surrounding Twitch's fate. What makes this timeline particularly significant is the possibility that Ava's decision to speak out is linked to the renewed interest in Twitch's case. If she possesses knowledge about the same circles and power structures allegedly involved in his death, her testimony could either corroborate or contradict existing narratives. Some theorists argue that Ava's exposure of Diddy's alleged misconduct may be part of a larger effort to dismantle a network of influence that has operated unchecked for years. Others speculate that her timing is purely coincidental, though given the sheer volume of overlapping allegations, skepticism remains high. The fact that Ava grew up within Diddy's household grants her unique insight, potentially making her one of the most valuable voices in uncovering the truth. Beyond the legal and investigative implications, Ava's decision to speak out has broader cultural significance. In an era where movements like Me Too have reshaped conversations about power, consent, and accountability, her voice contributes to a growing chorus calling for transparency in the entertainment industry. Whether her story leads to lasting change or fades into the background amid the next media cycle remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Ava has opened a door that may never fully close again. As details continue to surface, fans, critics, and investigators alike will be watching closely to see how this story unfolds. Whether Ava's revelations lead to further legal action, media frenzy, or a shift in the way Diddy is perceived, one thing is certain: the curtain has been pulled back, and what lies beneath may be more shocking than anyone anticipated. Adding to the intrigue surrounding Cathy White's fate is the involvement of Hollywood Street King, a popular blogger who conducted his own independent investigation into her death. He spoke to one of the officers on the case and uncovered startling information that contradicted the official narrative. His findings were so explosive that his article detailing everything he discovered was taken down within days of its publication. Those screenshots were saved by those who recognized the gravity of the revelations. According to the NYPD detective he spoke with, Cathy's cause of death was uncertain, and both the autopsy and toxicology reports were pending at the time. The officer emphasized that there were strong indications that something was amiss, that Cathy had not simply died from a medical condition, but had been the victim of foul play. Hollywood Street King's investigation also revealed that Cathy had been contacted by a major tabloid weeks before her death, expressing interest in investigating her connection to Jay-Z. During that conversation, Cathy allegedly told the tabloid that she was considering going public with details about her affair for a price. Shortly after this discussion, she called Jay-Z and informed him of her intentions, setting off a chain reaction that ultimately led to her demise. Less than 48 hours after Beyoncé announced her pregnancy with Jay-Z's baby, Cathy was found dead under suspicious circumstances. The timing of these events raises serious questions about whether her death was a coincidence or a deliberate act meant to silence her before she could reveal damaging information. Complicating matters further is the fact that Cathy was not alone during the final months of her life. She was frequently seen clubbing with Jay-Z, Diddy and her best friend Claudia Jordan, who reportedly introduced her to both men. These sightings suggest that Cathy was deeply embedded in the inner circles of some of the most influential figures in the music industry, making her a potential threat if she decided to expose what she knew. Claudia Jordan, who has since become a well-known personality in her own right, has remained largely silent on the matter, leading some to speculate about what she might know and why she has chosen not to speak out. Jaguar Wright, a singer and longtime insider in the music industry, has been one of the most vocal advocates for seeking justice for Cathy White. She has consistently maintained that Cathy was murdered, not by natural causes, and that Diddy played a central role in ensuring her silence. According to Wright, Beyoncé and Jay-Z did not act alone in orchestrating Cathy's demise. Instead, they relied on Diddy's extensive network and influence to track her down and eliminate her before she could go public with her story. Wright has gone so far as to suggest that Diddy was the acceptable monster in this scenario, that he was set up to take the fall, while the true architects of the cover-up remained untouched. Wright's assertions align with broader patterns observed in the entertainment industry, where powerful figures often rely on intermediaries to handle sensitive matters. By using Diddy as a scapegoat, Beyoncé and Jay-Z could distance themselves from any wrongdoing while still benefiting from the elimination of a potential threat. This theory gains credibility when considering the recent wave of allegations against Diddy, which include accusations related to his infamous private parties, financial dealings, and alleged involvement in silencing others who posed a risk to his interests. If Diddy was indeed responsible for hunting down Cathy White, it would fit seamlessly into a larger narrative of coercion, control, and manipulation that has defined his career. The implications of these revelations extend far beyond the personal lives of those involved. They raise pressing questions about accountability, transparency, and the lengths to which powerful individuals will go to protect their legacies. Whether Carter's allegations hold any weight remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: her words have once again thrust Diddy into the spotlight, forcing the public to confront the possibility that the man known for his charisma and business acumen may have played a far darker role in the shadows of the music industry than anyone could have imagined. As discussions surrounding Cathy White's death continue to evolve, so too does the broader conversation about the intersection of fame, power, and influence. The entertainment industry has long been criticized for its ability to shield wrongdoers from scrutiny, allowing toxic behaviors to persist unchecked. However, with each new revelation, whether from Ava Baroni, Ali Carter, Jaguar Wright, or Hollywood Street King, the veil of secrecy begins to lift, exposing the hidden mechanisms that have allowed such abuses to flourish. Whether these disclosures will lead to tangible consequences for those implicated remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the truth, no matter how buried, always finds a way to resurface.